A weathered, yellowed newspaper clipping with the headline, Thorne's Folly. Antarctic expedition ends in disaster. Rain streaks down a windowpane in the background, blurring the world outside.
They called it a folly, a delusion. My career, my reputation, all drowned in the icy depths of the Southern Ocean. But the whispers of what I saw, what I almost found, never truly died. They merely migrated, like shadows in a deep, dark place.
Elara Vance meticulously calibrating a sophisticated sonar device in a sterile lab. Her brow is furrowed in concentration, her hands moving with precision.
For centuries, myth has clouded the waters of Loch Ness. Anecdotes, grainy photographs, wishful thinking. My work is about data, empirical evidence, to finally cut through the noise and deliver an undeniable truth, whatever that truth may be.
Old maps of Scotland, sonar graphs with anomalous pings, blurry black and white photos of Nessie, St. Columba's ancient text. Two distinct paths, converging on one legend. Dr. Aris Thorne, haunted by a past failure, seeking redemption in the murky waters. Elara Vance, a brilliant marine biologist, determined to unravel the enigma with cutting-edge science. The Loch Ness Monster. A myth, a relic, or something far more sinister, stirring beneath the surface. The majestic, brooding expanse of Loch Ness under a low, heavy sky. The water is dark and still, reflecting the surrounding highlands.
They say the loch has a soul, an ancient, impenetrable spirit. I say it holds secrets, and secrets eventually always demand to be found.
Dr. Thorne and Elara Vance meeting for the first time on a small, modern research vessel docked at Temple Pier. A wary handshake.
Dr. Thorne, your reputation precedes you. I'm here for science, not speculation. I expect your particular expertise to remain grounded.
And I, Dr. Vance, expect your science to be open to the inexplicable. After all, the greatest discoveries often lie beyond the edges of the known.
The research vessel slowly traversing the loch. A low hum from its engines. Advanced sonar screens glow green, showing the familiar contours of the loch bed.
Our initial sweep confirms previous topographical data. The loch averages around 130 meters deep, plunging to over 230 meters in places. Perfect conditions for concealment.
Hamish MacLeod, the lockkeeper, observing the vessel from the shore. His face a mix of curiosity and quiet disapproval. He slowly shakes his head.
More of them. Prodding and poking. Some things are best left undisturbed. The loch keeps its own counsel.
Puff sonar screen. A faint, elongated blip appears, then vanishes, moving too fast to be identified as a fish or known object.
Did you see that? An anomalous signature. Fast. Too fast for an eel, too large for anything we've mapped.
Dr. Thorne leans over the console, his eyes keenly fixed on the ghost of the blip. A flicker of recognition, or perhaps obsession in his gaze.
Familiar. The ghost in the machine. It knows we're here, and it's watching.
The submersible being prepared for deployment. Its powerful lights illuminate the dark water around the vessel.
Sonar can only tell us so much. We need eyes down there. Direct visual confirmation.
Dr. Thorne and Elara in the control room. Monitors displaying the submersible's feed. Dark, silty water. Occasional rock formations.
Heading towards the deepest trench now. Visibility is limited, but the sensors are optimized.
The submersible's lights cut through the gloom, revealing ancient, submerged trees, their branches gnarled like skeletal fingers.
The forest beneath the waves. A tomb for forgotten, or a nursery for something old and enduring.
A sudden, violent surge on the submersible's camera feed. The view becomes a chaotic blur of dark shapes and churning water. The feed cuts out.
What was that? Loss of signal. We've lost the sub.
Both Thorne and Vance frantically working at the control panel, trying to restore the feed, their faces etched with alarm.
Manual override. Get it back. What the hell just happened down there?
The crew on deck, confused and anxious, staring at the still, dark water.
Any visuals? Anything on the surface?
Dr. Thorne's hand clenching into a fist, his knuckles white. The old fear, the old obsession, returning with a vengeance.
It wasn't a malfunction. It was an attack.
A hazy, distorted image flickering back onto the submersible screen. It's too blurry to make out, but there's a suggestion of something vast, dark, and scaled.
No. No way. That's impossible.
Hamish McLeod staring out at the loch from shore, a knowing, sorrowful look on his face. He slowly shakes his head, as if confirming an old prophecy.
They always come for it, and it always pushes back. Some things are not meant for human eyes.
The research vessel now equipped with additional high-intensity floodlights, piercing the night. The atmosphere is tense, fearful.
We lost a submersible, but we gained confirmation. We're no longer hunting a myth. We're dealing with a force.
St. Columba facing a blurred beast. George Spicer seeing a massive shape on the road.
The old accounts. The large body, long neck. The plesiosaur-like descriptions. They weren't fantasies. They were glimpses of something ancient.
Dr. Thorne reviewing old sonar data from the 1970s, specifically the Rhine studies, highlighting the flipper and gargoyle head anomalies, now seen in a new light.
These weren't hoaxes. These were fragments. Each sighting, each blurry photo, a piece of a puzzle we were too blind to see.
A sudden, violent tremor on the ship. Objects fall, people stumble. The loch's surface visibly ripples and surges, even without wind.
Seismic activity. No, too localized. Something large is moving beneath us.
The ship's powerful lights penetrate the dark water, revealing nothing but fleeting shadows. The crew scans the surface, eyes wide with terror.
It's playing with us, letting us know it's there. A predator's warning.
A hydrophone dangling into the water.
The hydrophones are picking up something. A biosignature. Unlike anything I've ever recorded.
A sudden, massive swell pushes against the research vessel, listing it dangerously. Water crashes over the deck.
Hold steady. Brace for impact.
A brief, terrifying glimpse of a colossal, dark form breaching the water near the ship. Its skin is ancient, scaly, and reflects the emergency lights. It has a long, serpentine neck that arcs upwards before disappearing.
There. Oh my God, there it is.
Elara Vance, momentarily stunned, manages to grab a camera and snap a shot, the flash illuminating the receding ripples. Her hand trembles.
It's real. All of it.
Dr. Thorne, a grim satisfaction on his face, staring at the turbulent water. His redemption finally within reach.
They called me mad. They were wrong.
The crew quickly brings up new, even more powerful sonar. The screen displays a truly gargantuan echo, far larger and more complex than any previous readings.
It's not one creature. The echoes, they suggest a network. A connected intelligence.
Dr. Thorne's face. The satisfaction fades, replaced by a growing horror. He remembers his Antarctic failure. Not a single beast, but an ancient symbiotic ecosystem.
My God, it's a colony. A living, breathing ecosystem down there. Nessie isn't just a monster. It's a guardian.
The ship's internal lights flicker, then plunge into darkness. Only the emergency red lights glow, casting long, unsettling shadows.
Power's out. All systems down.
Hamish McLeod, now on the ship, lights a small oil wick lantern, his face illuminated by its flickering glow. He looks at Thorne and Vance with a grave expression.
It doesn't want to be found, and it will protect its home. Always.
The ship slowly begins to drift, pulled by an unseen current. The dark water around them seems to churn with an unnatural energy.
We're being drawn towards the trench. It's guiding us, luring us.
Through the emergency lights, a massive shadow passes under the ship, visible only as a momentary dimming of the already weak light.
It's not just a creature. It's intelligent. It understands.
Dr. Thorne and Elara make a desperate dash for the emergency power panel, trying to restore engine function. The rhythmic pulse from the hydrophones intensifies.
If we go into that trench, we'll be crushed. We need power now.
Just as Dr. Thorne flips a switch, sparks fly, and the ship shudders violently. The rhythmic pulse stops. Sudden, absolute silence descends.
No.
The ship is enveloped by a thick, swirling mist that rises from the lock. Visibility drops to zero. Disembodied whispers seem to echo in the fog.
The mist. It protects them. They're coming.
Elara Vance's face, a mix of fear and desperate awe. She clutches the camera, the single shot of Nessie, her only proof, her only achievement.
The truth. It's terrifying, but it's real.
The research vessel, now completely shrouded in mist, slowly sinks beneath the dark, still surface of Loch Ness. The last thing seen is the faint red glow of its emergency lights disappearing into the depths. Some mysteries are not meant to be solved. Some truths are meant to remain hidden. In the silence of the loch, the legend lives on, unbroken. Hamish MacLeod stands on the deserted shore in the morning light, looking out at the calm, innocent-looking loch. He slowly picks up a small, weathered stone and skips it across the water. The ripples spread, then vanish, leaving the surface undisturbed once more.
The loch always wins. Always.